Yo, what's up? My name is RetroPad, and today we're jumping into another Duskmourn draft on MTG Arena. I've only drafted this set around 2 times or so I still have a lot to learn, a lot of different archetypes. A lot of people are calling this one of the best limited formats that they've ever played, and I've only played it around 2 or 3 times. I don't know if I agree personally, but I'm also kind of just like the fun police when it comes to drafting. I really enjoy base set drafting. Things like M15, M13, Magic Origins was actually my favorite drafting format of all time. I really like those formats because they're very, very skill based, extremely consistent, and then you'll find a buy me a bomb here and there that can actually influence games, but they're usually answerable. I feel like this is my personal opinion, due to the power creep and due to my experience, due to the power creep of Magic the Gathering in general and card stuff, it's really impacted. People don't really talk about how much the power creep has impacted limited play, and just how much it really influences that. I probably just pick up a murder here. I'm trying to see what else. 5 mana 4/4 flyer. When it attacks, defending player gets -2 and loses land on your next turn. Kind of interesting. Honestly, this card's kind of a bomb. I mean, 5 mana 4/4 flyer, at least back in the day, it's tough to judge. Obviously, nowadays, it's a bit tougher to tell. Sacrifice something, tap. I'll pass on the sacrificial stuff. When this enters Manifest Dread, I haven't gone for that. What's the combo? There's that 3 mana common, like the way it finds or something like that. Create 3/1 gremlins. Haste. I had a lot of success with red-white. Like red-white aggro. I feel like you can be pretty low to the ground in this format and kind of pop off pretty aggressively. There's so much. So yeah, what I was saying was with power creep and such, I feel like I almost want to grab this because I like just playing aggro and having games over with quickly as well. I'm gonna pick this up. Kind of a funny pick there of that pack. I don't think it's ideal, but kind of interesting. Leyline of Hope. Not interested in that too much. This card, solid. Probably the hand that feeds here would be my guess. This card is obviously sick if you have the typing for it and such, but I do want to stick to red-white. I like the hand that feeds here a lot. There's a lot of 2-power synergy, a lot of 2-power creature synergy in this set. But what we're trying to say, yeah, say its name. This is the thing. I would say its name and thrice called can be an interesting. Honestly, can work more often than I expected in this format, but what I was trying to say was power creep. I think power creep really has impacted limited, in my opinion, in kind of a negative way. There are so many unbalanced synergies and so many broken synergies that just aren't. They're very inconsistent, but they can create for really lopsided games within limited, and I don't really enjoy that. I want it to be as consistent and skill-based as possible to a decent extent. This is a really, really nice removal spell. I don't want too much removal like that, though. I like the cheerleader just getting that flying, gaining that. But I really like Norn as well. Norn is really, really difficult to deal with. I really, really enjoyed Norn so far with playing with him a fair bit. I feel like I've drafted Norn. I feel like I've drafted red-white a lot, to be honest. I don't really love this card. First Strike is more powerful than I realized, though, for sure. In limited, it's really, really nice. It turns a trade into something obviously much better, much more. Glimmerlight is also solid. This card's not great, especially for the deck that we're building here. I might want to go Playmate, Urge, or Glimmerlight are all solid. This just being a 1 equipped is super nice, and it ends up. I like Glimmerlight a lot in a deck like this. Ends up offering a lot of consistent value over the course of the game. Double Norin, I mean, I do want to go a little bit bigger here at some point, though. I like the Clown a lot, especially Clown with the Midnight Mayhem can be kind of ridiculous, can be kind of super, super powerful. This is solid. Honestly, a bit of a quote-unquote end game for this deck. I'm looking to play. I love playing 16 lands, red-white decks in limited. I play that a lot in, honestly, Origins with Iroa's Champion, I believe. The, like, 3 mana 2/2 double striker. Kind of funny, but can just be really, really oppressive if you get the right curve and opening hand. I don't know if I'll play 2 of that card. One of those might end up getting cut. When it enters, tap a creature, put a controller, put a stun counter on it. I mean, this is solid. I always thought this card had flying. If this card had flying, it would be significantly better. This card I had played against me, and it actually felt insane. I kind of want to play it here in this deck. It's just so interesting, especially in a deck like this. I kind of like it. You can also make it unblockable if I pick up the Playmate. I don't usually run this card but I could see myself trying it here. Living Phone that also could get cut. I'll do more cuts and such after the draft is actually finished. This will go side. Just going pretty typical red-white aggro. We see a land here. This card is insane. Even in an aggro deck like this card is just beautiful. It's removal. It's removal. It exiles target non-land permanent until it leaves the battlefield, and it gets +1/+0. And this card is just insane. This might be the most powerful uncommon in this limited format. It's ridiculous. Super, super, super good. This card is also really good. 4-mana 4/3 Menace is just so nice. I really do like, I will say, I really liked Active Treason effects in decks like this. Obviously, they're not ideal if you're not... It's a finisher. You're playing this to end the game. You're playing this to win. I'm going to go ahead and get this and try to pick up a Vengeful Possession. I also like this card a lot. I remember changing the direction of something, but this card's better. Scorching Dragonfire is more consistent. It's 3 damage. It exiles, which is super important. The fact that Scorching Dragonfire hits most of the Enduring, a lot of the 3-drop. There's the Thrice Called. It hits a lot of those 3-drops, and then after it hits those, I'm gonna go and pick this up. I think actually I almost want to go the Clown. Honestly, I think I do want the Clown. I want a lot of creatures in this deck, but yeah. So the Scorching Dragonfire hits a lot of those Enduring creatures that flip and turn into enchantments after they've been killed. However, it exiles them, so they don't actually die. So it's one of the best ways to easily just get rid of those. Trigger +2 flying hard types +2/+2. I mean, this card is fine for a removal, I guess. I might pick this up, or fine for a trick, I guess, combat trick. I mean, sure. I don't know if that'll stay. It might actually. We'll see. I kind of missed doing... I remember I should have gone green. I kind of missed going green-red. Like, this Wary Watchdog gets so much value. And a 3/1 for 2 in this format feels really good since there's so many 2/2s. This card trades up into so many things. It just feels really, really, really nice. I'm going to pick this to the side as it's uncommon. Go for the rarity, I guess, there. There's the Vengeful Possession. It did come around, which I really, really wanted to see. So, really happy to see that. We'll look around at what else I could pick up here. Nothing really of note. I think I just go ahead and grab one of the uncommons to side. Okay. Teddy Bear is fine. It gives your opponent a bit more options. I like the Glimmerlight more, I think. That might get cut, honestly. I really like the Razorkin, but there's another Vengeful. I don't think you want 2 of these effects, though. I think just one Active Treason style effect is about all you need. You don't want 2 of these. I think I already drafted one of these. No? Did I not actually? No, I didn't actually get one yet. Okay, well, there's the second one. We'll put that into side. I don't think I need 2 of those. This will go into side. Pack 3 coming up here. Pretty quick draft, honestly. And there is Kona, the Rescue Beast. Oh, man. Oh, man. I almost think it's worth to splash green for this. I think it is. I think it is worth. I think I commit into green just because of this pull. Oh, wow. This card can be sick. I think it's worth it. This card is insane. I think it's worth it. Also, with how many permanents I will be playing, I'm going to go ahead and draft the Kona. When this is a 2-mana 2/1, whenever it attacks, tapping into creatures. Oh, this card is not good. The card seems really bad, in my opinion. But we are going to jump into green now. I would love to get that. Yeah, this. I think I want to pick this up to help me ramp a little bit and fix my mana as well. But this card... not actually in the room strategy. At the beginning of your second main phase, if it's tapped, reveal a card from your library to reveal a land card, put it in your hand. This also fixes them. This is a 2-drop that also helps me get lands. I'm gonna go ahead and grab him. I like that a lot here. I don't want to. It's gonna be tough if I put myself in a position where I need to go the dog. I don't want to need that much green. Gonna get a little tough. If you're gonna have your second main phase, if it's tapped, exile one from a graveyard. This card puts in so much work. I have a lot of 1-drops though. I think at this point I officially cut the jump scare preemptively. 4-mana 4/4, whatever. The dog. I could go the dog here. I could go the survivor. I could go the attack in the box, which is kind of nice because I don't have to worry about having specific colors. Like having a colorless card becomes more valuable in 3-color. But having the dog to help hit certain things, I'm gonna pick up the dog. I think a little funny. I really maybe I might be overvaluing the dog, but I really like the dog. I think I take this, but it probably gets cut, or I'll probably grab this. A quick instant speed, app removal. That'll be nice. I don't want too much removal. This card is pretty nice, but it's a 4-drop in green, 5/4. It's okay here. Do Fanatic Strength. I haven't played with this card much yet. It's probably solid. I think I do just grab the 4-drop creature. Looking more at different colors now. I think I'd go ahead and pick up the Razorkin. This card's... it's a little slow for this deck. It's a little slow for this deck. This is a point where I might want to pick up the Grab the Prize now that I'm kind of slowing my deck down. I'm just slowing my deck down for the Kona, though, a fair bit. That's what becomes a little tough / complicated. I'm actually going to get rid of the ticket booth. There's no room strategy here going on. Was land for so much opponent. I mean, I get some damage here as well. I'll pick up one of these. I think it'll be worth it now to get myself some of that land fixing. I'm going to grab the Turn Inside Out as well because that card can just be insane value. If I'm going to run a pump spell, it probably will be that card. And then if I can pick up any... This probably goes side. If I can pick up any lands, dual lands, I probably should have been looking for those a bit more. Maybe the Teddy. The Teddy might stay in now that I'm splashing. This can also come in. Possibly it might get cut. We'll see. I have a lot of cuts to make here. A massive amount of cuts. I would love a dual land in my colors here at the very end if I can get super lucky. I'm not seeing it. That's okay. Okay. Did not expect to go into green there like I did, but obviously it's something that happened. I think it's worth it with the Kona, even if I'm just pumping out like extra 1-drops. I don't know. It just seems so insane. Let's go ahead. I'm going to have to go through and filter out what cards I want to keep, what cards I don't want. I'll get you guys back to you guys with any explanations. I'm at 47. I have 7 to cut. All right, I think this is the deck list that I'm running with. I popped out one Norin simply because it's a legendary creature, and I don't want to be too low to the ground now. I want to be decently low to the ground with this deck and keep up the aggression, but not too low to where I am running out of steam. That's a big problem. I tend to draft a little too low to the ground. I wanted to arguably keep the Ripper in a deck like this, since I'll be making things like the Midnight Mayhem and like actually having some small little creatures that I can kind of sacrifice off to that. But I don't know, playing a 5-drop 4/4 that lets me do 2 damage, like temporarily sacrificing like something like a 2/2, like it just doesn't seem, this card does not seem that good. If you've had success with it, I would love to hear it in the comments. I'm going to jump into game number 1. We only have around 20 hours or so to go ahead and finish this draft, which should be pretty easy, but I wanted to go ahead and I want to get more reps of this format in before it rotates, because like it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how little time you have on MTG Arena. Like Duskmourn just came out. We're already rotating sets. It's not even Halloween yet, and we're rotating out the spooky set. A little funny. It's a little funny, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this hand decently solid. We have a 2-drop on 2, 3-drop on 3, and then we end up getting to a 4 if we draw one more land of any variety. If we draw a red, we can obviously play the 4/3 Menace, but looking pretty solid here. We did keep the 1 active treason effect, the 1 vengeful possession, which we can use to steal something and then attack with it and then sacrifice with the specialist, which I had some really good success with in other drafts. He is on blue, so he's on a slower deck. We are on decently fast. Hopefully, we can race him. This is going to be like trying to just push past his defenses. There's the red. I mean, this is a perfect... I actually really, really, really like this start. Really like this opener. We have 2-drop into 3-drop into 4-drop. Really, really good pressure here. A 1/1 here is fine. He can equip it next turn, which is a little annoying. I want to go ahead and play the Plains. That's fine. Play the 2-drop Cartographer. Okay. Let's see what he wants to do here. Probably just equip this and attack and see what I want to do. I have so many lands in my hand. This is why I thought about cutting this down to 16 lands, but I ended up running the 17 just because I do kind of have a lot of bigger threats. My opponent looking over. He has 4 cards in hand. I've got a solid amount. He's just going to bounce it. Tempo me here. Which looks not like... If he thinks I'm just like green-white big stuff, it's honestly not great to tempo here. But if he's more aggressive, he's Grixis. He is also 3-color here. I'm going to go ahead and plop down the mountain, I think, into the attack in the box so I can actually block... block it. So I can only trigger the +4/+0 thing if he attacks, which is interesting. Another combo I can do with this is activate him, get that extra damage and extra scarcity, and then sacrifice him to this in main phase 2, which is once again just... So I think this card is sick. I think having so many synergies with this is so nice. So he's going to sacrifice his... He sacrificed the 1/1 Glimmer for this. To draw 2 cards. That is really... This guy's deck seems pretty solid from what I've seen so far. I'm going to be honest. This is... not something to take lightly so far from what I've seen. Don't want to throw out the Thresher or the Specialist. I think the Thresher, because it does successfully block the Manifested Dread card, but it depends what it flips into as well. I don't want to attack into anything here. I want to just pass turn. I think I have to decide this upon attack. I can't just like decide it willy-nilly. I don't need to be sacrificing this anytime soon. My opponent has so many cards in hand, refueling off this Disturbing Mirth. This card can be so disgusting, but I've also seen this card locked up. Someone had 2 of them. I think I played a deck with a little bit of hand disruption, and someone had 2 of these in their hand, and I just took the thing that they could sacrifice, and they just essentially just had 2 of these that they were super stuck on. But the thing is, if you have multiple of these, you can sack the next one that you find to the next one, basically manifest dread and draw 2 cards. It gets disgusting. If you get multiple of these, it is really, it's an insanely powerful engine. Oh, this card is so good. I think this card is sick. Trial of Agony. I'm going to choose this one to take 5 damage. This one can't block this turn. This is one of my favorite. I didn't see any of these in this draft, I don't think, but one of my favorite aggro, low to the ground, like, removal spells. It's curious to see, this guy's tempo seems all over the place. This guy's pacing seems all over the place. I don't really know. He's just mid-range-ish. It's tough to tell what he's really doing here. I'm going to go ahead, play Mountain, I think, and probably play 4-drop and then keep Inside Out up. I'll probably go ahead and go into attacks here. I think what other plays I might want to do. Do I want to even go on the aggression? Is it worth it? Maybe I do just keep this guy up for blocks. Like, it's worth that. I don't know. 5 damage from me. This can't attack unless it has... Unless he unlocks this room. This costs 4 to unlock, so we could unlock that next turn. How much pressure do I want to give him and how much pressure do I want to put on him is the question. Weirdly, I feel like I'm the deck that needs a second of time, so I think I just go ahead and play this. It feels a little weird not getting in 5 damage here. I mean, I still could, to be fair. Oh, it just feels so strange. Got 1 swamp up. What are the odds he has some sort of pump as well? I think I just keep this guy up, keep him around, pass turn, keep my Inside Out up as an option. This is tough. I do get a draw effect off him if I get Delirium. So far I have Artifact Creature, so if I play this and I get... I manifest Dread as well with this, so I could get instant and then pitch something like a land into the graveyard, which would give me Delirium. If I want to look to turn Inside Out on a block this turn, if the opportunity presents itself, if he uses something in response as well, he's also taking a sec to go ahead and think through his plays. We got the Mole over here, absolutely playing shy and coy, maybe doing some science shit. Oh, he's discovering stuff. Okay, find the murderer, my man. Find the murderer, my mole friend. Okay. He's thinking through it. He's going to go ahead and, yep. Going to go ahead and fully unlock the room, manifest Dread, and put 2 counters on it. Create a 4/4. Valid. I thought it was 2 counters. Put a plus, so create a 3/3. He's got a lot of 3/3s into a 5/4. He's going to turn this one into a 5/4. He goes for an attack. I'm pretty sure I just don't block. I'm pretty sure I just let it go through. Take the 4 damage. That's totally okay. There's no reason to block something weird here, do something strange. Now I might do something a little strange, because now I want to go ahead and play the Friendly Ghost. I get some big damage in here, I feel like. I play the Friendly Ghost, bump up the Specialist, I think, and see if he ever wants to... Actually, I could bump up this. Oh, man, what do I bump up here? I think this guy is the Menace, right? So we'll go ahead and give this guy the nice little buff needed here. I kind of just want to swing in for 11 here. It's so much damage. And if he goes for the double block, I can always turn Inside Out. What's he possibly returning with? Does he ever get lethal here is the only scary thing. I think if he doesn't block, I can do Cartographer as a second blocker. I like this. This is so much pressure. It's so much damage. It represents a lot. It's a really tough decision for him. He is totally tapped out here as well. 3 cards in hand, totally tapped out. This room is fully unlocked, so it can't be utilized for anything extra. He can't flip any of these cards. He is just taking 11 damage. So he's taking 11 there. I could play this and chill, or leave the Inside Out up to block with the Spirit and go ahead and go for the Inside Out. It's honestly a little tough. If he has removal for the Ghost, I think the problem is if he has removal for this Ghost, which is something I'm super worried about, it puts me in a really, really bad position. I go to block, I go to Inside Out, he removals it in response, it just blows me the fuck out pretty hard, I think. Maybe I would have had lethal on board no matter what. My 12 life versus his 9. We both have decent clocks. We're both in pretty sticky situations. This should be a really, really close game. I really do want to turn Inside Out where possible to turn on my Delirium to possibly get some card advantage with my Thresher. It really comes down to what removal my opponent has, and he's in Grixis. He's bound to have a fair amount of removal. When it enters tap creature, okay, he's going to go ahead and do that, and then play this guy. Sure, gain first strike. Okay. I think I just take the 5. I don't care about the... That's fine. I'm okay with that. I won't always be able to block with that. That's honestly a really good draw. Oh, man. The only downside here... I have to play this. The only downside here is not having triple red. So I could play this and then also have Inside Out. Oh, man. That is unfortunate. What are the odds I get lethal here? I don't know if I can. I would do 7 if there's no blocks here. I have flying. I think I go ahead and attack. Do I really attack out? I think I do. Is there any way I throw this? He's tapped out. I can play this. Block 4. Then take 4, 6. I think I just do this. I think I just attack out. I think I just have lethal here, right? Is there any way I don't have lethal here? Do I ever leave this back? If he doesn't block these two, if he double blocks here, I mean, I Inside Out no matter what, making it, and then I would Manifest Dread. I think I go ahead and I attack out. We see what he does. I have a good Inside Out. He can't block like that. It's Menace, my man. Easy to forget, I understand. This guy being tapped is huge. What blocks does he want to do? He's totally tapped out, so he doesn't have any instant speed removal. He had the enchantment, which is nice. This should put me in a winning position every single time. He double blocks there. 2. I can do this and do 7, but it's never worth it. What I'm actually going to do is just manifest, or Inside Out this guy. Still deciding on his blocks. Well, now I just have lethal, correct? He's going to decide his block there. I pump this to 7, 8, 9. That's why we do this. Beautiful, beautiful. To damage we go. And to the next game we go. GG's, man. That was a close one. The guy's deck was really interesting. It had a lot of really good fuel pieces. I think it just didn't have the removal it possibly needed to actually address me / answer me there. So really, really close game 1. Really tight game 1. Well played. We'll jump into game 2 here in a quick sec. Are currently 1-0 jumping into game 2 here against Mbappe. Okay, true and real. Let's go ahead and see what our opening hand looks like. Double red. I don't know if I can... Oh, man. It's not... I think I might actually keep this. It's not horrible. If I draw a land... If I draw any other land that isn't red, if I draw a green, if I draw a white, if I draw even a third red, I have a... I think this is actually a keep. This is a weird keep. You don't want to, you almost never want to see. You would almost never keep a 3-color deck. Oh, there's the third mountain, which is once again a little punishing, but even then I still have attack in the box. That is a brutal, brutal draw. This guy is turn 2 Say Its Name. Did he mill another Say Its Name? That's the thing you have to watch out for, is milling the other ones. We do draw a forest, thankfully, giving us turn 2 Dragonfire, which honestly turn 2 Dragonfire on the draw like this is kind of nice, because then I can kill a 3-drop here. Can't kill that 3-drop though. That's unfortunate. But that's okay as well. It's a little slow. Not super aggressive. I just go ahead and wall it with my own attack, my own 2/4, not, you know, my 2/4 attack in the box. I don't, this is bad. Mountain cycling is bad here because I have all the mountains in the world. I just need the plains. I probably just go ahead and go to, you know what? He's obviously threatening a pump spell. And if he isn't, he gets 2 damage. He calls his bluff, sure. I'd rather do that. If he's gonna threaten a pump spell, I'd rather have the Dragonfire mana up. But instead, we could just go ahead and play Kona. And if we could get Kona, keep Kona alive, we can drop the Beastie, and that would be just absolute chef's kiss phenomenal. So let's do no attacks here. Let's keep the blocker up. Well, I think the blocker. Am I even gonna block? I guess I could have threat. Well, I didn't really. Yeah, I don't know. This is fine. Oh, I have to keep it alive is the problem. It's crazy. This is turn 5 or so already. Haven't seen removal from him. If he plays the Exile enchantment on the Shrewd Storyteller, that'd be super good. Yeah, what does this bat do? It comes in. This bat seems really good, right? Whenever you're attacked, tap on one turn. Yeah, this card seems really good. This guy's deck seems very good. He's gonna tap the. What does he tap here? Smart as hell to tap the Jack in the Box. Yeah, I just take all this damage. This guy's playing this extremely well. He has to play a 2-drop here though, or I get my Kona trigger. Is he just gonna try to out aggro my Kona? Is that what he's doing? It's honestly really smart because most people. It's honestly smart. What could he possibly have? Is he gonna do the he might have that instant speed, destroy something if it's tapped. I think that's what he's gonna have. And I just drew the redirection. So this is actually gonna be a sick play. Yeah, what's gonna happen is I'm going to attack. Think with both of these guys. Not do the Jack in the Box trigger. What he's gonna try to, I believe, kill this thing. He's not going to? As it's tapped? No, he's gonna let it happen. Really? We're gonna put this permanent. Okay, we're gonna put a big fatty on the battle. I thought he for sure would have the removal. Oh man, I don't have white, so I can't even. I end up just keeping up. Okay, end up keeping up tricks. Is there any reason to cast either of these at sorcery speed? I could destroy the bat. Oh man, I arguably should I think I have to destroy the bat, honestly, because but let me do it before he enters combat. Let me do it on entering combat. It should give me a check. That's fine. You can do that. Surveil 2, draw a card. That's totally okay. Also gives me the ability to still keep this up to change a target of a removal spell, which is really nice. Yeah, I don't want to do that at sorcery speed. I'll pass to the end of my turn. We have destroy artifact and destroying the bat to not allow him to tap something. If he goes for a removal spell main phase 1, I can change the target of it, which would be phenomenal. That's the big blowout. That'd be super, super lucky for me. I can't let him attack with this and tap this guy down because he just gets through. Well, maybe I kind of am okay with that. That's the other crazy thing. That is quite good. I can also destroy this artifact, like destroy the Thresher just as a straight up kill spell. Oh man, this is tough. This is really tough. But my guy actually does block him. My Beastie. Oh, it's so tough. It's actually so tough. I could also hilariously redirect. Is there any way I can lethal here? If he attacks with these two, he does 5, 8 damage, I think, to me. And then second main feels like a timber. But if I redirect the tap to the Scarecrow, I can hit back with 5, 10, 12. I don't quite have enough for lethal, but I'm really close, actually. I'm actually really, really close. I almost want to go for it, but I don't know if... I'm just going to destroy the Destroy artifact. I think I destroy the bat. Oh, but now I want to destroy this. I'm going to use my timeout. Yeah, I think I destroy the bat. This is really this is actually so tough. This is a very, very difficult decision. I feel like. It's a very tough decision. He has one white open. Does he have like the 1, the 2 minute? Really? Okay. It's a little unfortunate for me, but understandable. I'm now gonna manifest Dread. I really wanted this Plains. I really wanted this Plains hilariously. I will manifest Dread this. Because I guess it goes from less information. Oh man, that's not great for me. That is not great for me. Going to attacks. This thing constantly... This thing getting indestructible... I mean, it just sucks. It just sucks. Oh. I think I have to go ahead and block here. And then... Dragonfire it. It's not ideal, but it stops this from being indestructible at least. We get rid of it. He has to block the Kona if he wants to stop the permanent problem. Are you kidding me? The mountain. Not getting a Plains for either of these is so unfortunate. There were so many ways that I won this game, and I just couldn't find them. I just could not find them. Do I ever sit back here? I think I do. I think that's my only chance at victory. Is to do no attacks, sit back. I'll hold the mountain in case I draw. Well, I only have 1 grab the prize, so it's unfortunate. If I got my white source, I kept a hand. Oh, because I give it first strike. That's probably GG's. I mean, so what I do here is I double block into this. If he has any sort of pump, it's so over. I take 1. Yeah, that's gonna be GG's. It happens. That happens. I mean, that's a typical situation of I couldn't get my deck to run smoothly. And it's draft. It's limited. Your decks aren't supposed to run super smoothly, especially every time. You want to do it the best you can, and that's how it goes sometimes. Arguably, I could have mulliganed to 6, but I thought that looking back, I still think that was the right play. That's a very, very difficult decision on whether or not to mulligan or keep there. I think keeping there is the right play, but let me obviously feedback in the comments is always respectable. So we're on red-white here, some green later on, which is the least forests are in my deck, but I mean, I still like this. We have 1 drop into 2 drop removal. Hopefully, if we draw any other land, a 3 drop. If we draw a forest, we're in amazing 4 drop territory. We've seen the Kona every single game, which is amazing. This guy decided to go ahead. We are on the play. On the play, Norin on 1, I like. We'll get some damage in for sure. Yep, beautiful. Whew. Not as beautiful to draw the 3rd green card, which there's not... Like, this is probably all the green cards in my deck. That's not as beautiful, I'm going to be honest. The Ender's tapped. I don't think I need to kill this right now. I really want to. Maybe I should. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it, actually. This is kind of aggressive. This is real aggressive for someone lacking the lands. And we just draw nothing. Nothing good. Nothing great. A top deck forest would put me in action here. Okay. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. I think what I do is Oh, this is tough. Do I just play the... Is he gonna block with the Glimmer? Maybe I just play the Clown and show him that I'm down to Clown. I kind of want to grab more lands, though, really badly, but I don't know if he'll give me the opportunity. Okay, buddy, it's been a second. No need to BM. MTG Arena will definitely teach you how not polite people will be on the internet, but if you go to your FNM, if you go to your local card shop, people would never treat you like this. It's definitely an anonymous internet sort of thing. People won't treat you like this in the Magic community for the most part. I'd like to think so. It's definitely a internet thing. Ooh, we could actually make my Vicious Clown super big right here. We could do a lot of things, honestly, and just go in for a massive attack. This is actually really complicated given the board state. It wouldn't give trample or anything, which is super unfortunate. This giving them menace and like this is actually like really difficult to manage. I think just plopping down a nice 5/4 that blocks all of his stuff is also super nice. I don't know, actually. This is tough. Maybe I do. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I want to clear the way. I'm gonna play this. I want to clear the way and essentially convince him to block. I'm just gonna do this. This is insane, but sure. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to clear the way for my Kona. I want my other 4-drops are scarier. Like the things in my hand, these are all scarier and better value than everything I'm showing on the field. So if he wants to like block, these all have menace. Yeah, he can block it. Sure. This is totally fine with me. So if he wants to, I'm not doing any of this. I don't think so actually. I'd rather just. Yeah, this one's just hitting face. There's no reason to do this. There we go. So we get some damage in. We kill a lot of his creatures. It's a little funny looking for me. Revealed card. Okay, he does reveal trapped in the stream, which is supposed to. I want him to target something else with that and not my Kona. So I'm trying to clear the way for my Kona. Oof. This card is. Oof. Is this... Actually, that went to the graveyard, which is nice. Is this target creature? Okay, that's good for me. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take that. Are we at 5 mana here? What is the play here? Do I just go ahead and jam the Kona now? It might be time to jam the Kona. Or I just go this and jam for the... No, I'd never jam that here. The 5/4 is just nice. I think I just go the Thresher, in all honesty. Then keep up a white threatening something there. I don't need to go in for attacks here. Not worth it. You get like 2 damage or so if I go in for attacks. I don't think it's great. Do they only... I just did realize. Do they only get... They only get menace and lifelink until end of turn. That is kind of interesting. But we got a lot out of that play. I was pretty happy I made that play. Here comes the 2/1. Yeah, this guy taps something down. Sure. We only got 1 card in hand. We still have our Kona, so the odds of him having removal for it are super low. The problem is actually getting an attack off with it is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. He's tagging a lot here. What does he have where he would feel comfortable doing this? I'm going to go ahead and just double block into this. That's totally fine with me. Do you have some sort of pump? He's got 4 mana up. Ah, I see. Okay, well. I see. Unfortunate for my end. That was kind of a misplay then on my end, to be honest. That was just a misplay on my end, to be honest. 100%. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think I just jammed both creatures and passed. Could have arguably attacked, but I don't think I want to here. I want to make sure I have the mana to jam both things. He has 1 card in hand. We both just have giant boards. We're going to enter a little bit of a top decking mode here. I think I block this with Kona. Kona's not good here. Kona is like a lot scarier than it should be here, I guess. I don't actually care about Kona here, which is kind of funny. I also don't care about lands here. So I'm okay with making these trades. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know if he has some crazy weird... he's blue-white. What does he have? This is fine. I'm fine with this. I'm going to get this guy online here in a quick sec. Do I have a creature? I do have creature in grave. Yeah, this puts me in a beautiful position. So now I can go ahead. I don't have double red for this. Oh, that's really, really, really unfortunate. I'm not going to lie. That is really, really, really unfortunate. He wants to block the Norin. Sure. We'll figure something out here. That is really unfortunate. I don't have the... Well, if that's the situation, I might as well do this, right? So I might as well make this play. So we go to damage. We just play this main phase too. Does he have the destroy tapped creature? Nope, does not. We play the Norin main phase 2. I'm at 12 life. He's got a 2/2/2s and a 1/1. I'm glad we traded the Kona for this. I feel like he just didn't think... The Kona's just not that good at this point. Return one for your hand. That's actually really bad for me. Wow, my opponent has a very, very, very long game strategy where he's bouncing. I mean, he has so much mana here. 6, 7. He's able to play both. That's unfortunate. This is so much value for him, unfortunately. Would love to see a mountain. The fact that I don't have double red here is really unfortunate. One of the few cards that requires a double pip. Being the Bedhead Beastie here. This deck doesn't quite feel fast enough, unfortunately. It's not fast enough. It's not big enough. I don't feel super happy with this deck at this point. We'll go ahead and play this, and I think just pass. I mean, I could attack with this. I might as well. And I can play it again main phase too. Yeah, if he wants to test it, but I think I do. It's goofy, but sure. I mean, it's goofy. Damage. Play it. Pass. Getting a little goofy with it. Playing with his head. Playing the mind games. Getting inside his brain. I'm going to 4 mana, 2/5. Not great. Gives him unblockable, which is honestly nice at this point in the game. He's in top deck mode. Getting really nice top decks. Does he have Delirium? Enchantment, Creature, Enchantment, Land? He does not. I don't think. Instant, sorry. Enchantment, Instant, Creature, Land. He does. Okay. For what it's worth, he does have Delirium. Oh, what am I? Okay, he's waiting for me. Sorry, dude. Pass to my turn. Top deck. I mean, I love this card. I mean, does that... Oh, do I ever have lethal here? Oh, man. So what I would do is I would take this... Oh, man. Give this unblockable? Oh, ho, ho, it's so close. It's actually so close. What do I have in my deck? That can also get me there. I think I do discard the Beastie as well. I think I'd go ahead and do this play. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. He does not have lethal in return. I'm going to make this play. He's got 3 mana up. Discard a card. I'm going to go for it, dude. Ooh, is that what I need? Oh, it makes it so close. It makes it so close. We're going to create the 1/1. We are going to equip this. I guess here. I don't know what this matters to, actually. I think here. Hilariously. Because me making it 6 damage unblockable just doesn't matter. So what I do now is I attack out. And I make this unblockable. Get 5 damage through. Make something indestructible. I think Norin. Hilariously. So he has like no good block for it. I like this play. This is so much pressure on him. It's so much pressure. It's so much pressure. What does he even do here? I don't think I win here, but it really, really... It pressures a lot. It pressures a lot. It puts him in a really, really rough situation. Does he have enough mana to flip this? If it's like a 3 toughness thing, he could just... I just decline all of these. I want damage to go through. Norin is so slippery. It is a really difficult creature to like do things around. Put him to 2 HP. Pass it over to him. Put myself in a really good position here. He has something. I mean, that's good for him that he has a blocker, another blocker. But I can continuously give things indestructible. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just too beautiful. I can play this. 2 target creatures. Can't block this turn. We'll get rid of these. I think I switch the Glimmerlight over to here to make sure I can get 2 power in, 2 damage in. We go in for attacks. GG's. Whew, close game. I was not feeling confident in my deck that game. I was not sure if I had the tools to push through enough to be big enough. Oh man, but I love, I've said it once, I'll say it again, I love those active treason effects. I feel like they can make the difference in these matches, like taking away a blocker from your opponent, offering that pressure, offering that lead. It just swings so much in current day. I feel like, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, it wasn't as good. It wasn't nearly as good in limited. But I feel like nowadays with these, there's just so much Wally stuff. It depends on the format, depends on the metagame. That felt really good. Pretty happy about that. Jumping into game 4 here with a 2-1 record, mostly just hoping for 5 to 6 wins. That's usually my goal when it comes to limited. I really just want to go infinite to be able to draft again. I love drafting. I love being able to play it. Just having that accessibility is super nice. What an amazing hand. Oh my God. I lucked out. I really lucked out. I'm going to play a forest and pass. All my colors, one of each. Like double 2. Oh my, I feel spoiled. I feel absolutely spoiled. I think if I'm in this position, I think I go the cartographer first, right? Not the your hand. Yeah, it's gonna give me, obviously it's land card advantage, but it's essentially card advantage, essentially card draw. I'm pretty happy with this. Yep, he's going to play a much slower... Perfect. Okay, I feel really good about this right about now. Hilarious, I could even take this, but there's just... Like, exile, there's just no reason. That's so silly. I'm going to go into combat, go to attacks, get the effect, get an extra land to my hand, which is super nice. Play the dog. Get a surveil. You also get a surveil when it dies, which is super nice. I think I do want to draw this hilariously. It just gives me a lot of value with this dog as well. A lot of damage. It's a lot of pressure. It essentially acts as a removal spell here. He's blue-red. We're going to see this. I am just going to outspeed the crap out of my opponent here. That's okay. I still get the effect. Oh, no, it does get rid of all the effect. Okay, this is like the best removal spell. This card is insane. I think a lot of people have talked about how insane that card is, but it's really insane card. Is there any way I can... Opponent controls... I mean, I could technically do this to it. The question is whether it's... I don't think it's worth for that pressure. I think I just keep that essentially as a chump blocker. I go ahead and I get my 3 damage in. I play my 5/3. I don't think it's worth... I'd rather use this to get rid of a different creature. I don't need to use this. He probably doesn't play that many creatures if he's blue-red. Just typically those style of decks do not. What is happening? This... I see another unable to stream. Is he going to play another one? Well, this is maybe where maybe I do go ahead and exile. Okay, well, yeah, that's going to be the play. That's actually 100% going to be the play, as I'm going to play this. Target. Ooh. Think this. A little scared here. It won't work the way I want it to. Exile the unable to stream. Beautiful. Okay. Whew. Was really scared it wouldn't work the way I wanted it to, but thankfully it did. I can then go to combat, attack for massive 9 damage, and then play the attack in the box. Get 6 from the lifelink, plus it gains ward 2, which is really significant. This card is ridiculous. The fact that it's non-land permanent, this card is insane. This card is so unbelievably broken and limited. It is so insane. The fact that it exiles non-land permanent until it leaves, the fact that it's +1/+0, lifelink, ward, just, oh my goodness. And here it is, boys. Here is the vengeful, beautiful game 4. I feel bad for my opponent. I mean, his deck just did not come online. That's just what you want to see out of my... that happens. It happened to me in game 2. Beautiful game, putting me up 3-1. That's just what you want to see it look like, what you want to see. That Vengeful Possession, it didn't even really need it there with the Manifest Dread, with the Turn Inside Out. I would have had lethal in like multiple different ways. Was that a 3-minute or so game? What the... That was a wildly fast game. I feel like I usually am sitting here yapping for a few hours, for like 2 hours per draft. That was a zoomer one. They got me kind of hyped up and refreshed though, which is a really good thing because we got a bit more of Magic to play, a fair bit more of Magic to play. Let's see what our opening hand looks like. We only have 1 threat here, but I still keep this. We have a turn 2 threat. We're going to play Forest turn 1. We have a turn 2 threat that gets us more lands. We have plenty of lands. Once again, why I kind of want to go. Oof. I think I just go ahead and play this here. On turn 3, do I ever... I think I arguably tempo I arguably tempo possession here. Ooh, what is this? I arguably tempo possession here, especially to... I'm really just trying to gain momentum. So yeah, I do this for sure. So why, the reason why I do this, I'll show you why. So I'm going to essentially take control of this creature. I'm going to loot. The big thing here is I actually really want to loot. Unfortunately, I get another fucking land. Are you kidding me? Now I go ahead and attack like this, and then get another land. So I just have all the lands out of my deck, I guess. All the lands. Get them out of my deck. He's in an island cycle. Sure. The scary thing is people playing like Esper, island cycling this, and then having that reanimation spell. That can get things really scary really quick. I kind of do want to go ahead and play this and play the friendly ghost. I like this a lot here, honestly. Give this guy +2/+4. I'm just going to have all the mana in the world. I have a 4/6. Is he going to chump this? He's going to take the damage. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I will take it. Grab another land out of my deck. Thinning my deck. 26 cards in my deck. Smoky Lounge coming in. Giving him 2 mana to work towards that next one, which is when you create a blue booster with unlocked rooms you control. He's looking like a 2/2. It's not that. It's nothing to be scared of, honestly. He doesn't even go for the attacks. That's kind of shocking to me. I go for my mountain play here into... Is he going to have reach? He has a 2/1 flyer. I think I mostly... This is oddly... Do I just attack? I'm saying this is oddly complicated, but I think I just attack. I think I play Norin to give myself the ability to do some shenanigans. And then I also have Scorching Dragonfire up. Do I ever just kill... It's a weird game. He's going to add some mana. What, I guess block? Trying to block? Block here. I think I might take it up on that. Then I won't get the land ramped to my hand, but I will be able to replay it. I could just kill it as well. I kind of like the idea of trading this. This is weird. I think I'm going to take the action. Does he really need the mana here? Is whatever. This is really tough for me. I think I do want to go ahead and have that be exiled so I can play it main phase 2. So we are going to actually go to damage, do 2 to him. We got 1 mana up. I'm then going to play this, replay this. And I kind of just want to Scorching Dragonfire here, but there's no reason to do it now. I think I just wait. And then I look to play the Beastie next turn. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. When you unlock this door, search all your land. Okay. I think in response to this, I go ahead and try to kill this. The reason being... Why? Why do people get so mad? I'm taking a fair amount of time to like make my decisions. I don't think I'm... Sometimes I'm a little slow. I get it. I can be slow. I understand. I think it's just because they're just mad they're losing, which I understand. This guy has a lot of lands and a whole... Not that much of stuff going on. He's going to go ahead and make the Spirit, which that's what I was keeping an eye on for. I thought that would help, but I think maybe just keeping it up with the Spirit would be fine. No blocks. I'll take 2 damage all day. Yes, please. I do not mind that whatsoever. We have the 4/3 Menace, which I don't care about here. 2/4 Flyer. I don't really have any good attacks here. I think I just plop down the Beastie and pass turn. It's a Menace threat. We plop down the bad boy and pass a Reno. Pass a Reno. Also, he's not just... Oh, that's unfortunate for me. That is unfortunate. Ward 3 on this. I don't know if I have anything that actually gets rid of this. Oh, man. This is bad. This is real bad. This is real bad. That's real bad. He put me in a real rough position here. Oh man, good on you. This is 7 to play both of these 3, which I do have, which I think I just do. Do I ever make any attacks here? I don't think so. I think I just jam both my creatures and pass of the turn. Boom, boom. Nope, no attacks here for me. I wish I had some sort of mass overrun effect. Would be nice here. I can sacrifice a creature or enchantment to exile the top card. Doing this to Norin, not bad here. Nice. We get a tap creature kill. If it enters. I do want to try to kill this where possible. I think I do go ahead and play my land, right? Oh, this is tough. Getting a kill spell is definitely, I would say, pretty lucky. This is awkward. I want to be a little annoying here. 3, 4, 5, 6. How much mana do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8 or some shit? I have so much. I kind of want to... Oh man, do I end up doing this attack plus something? I think I do. This is feels like a 3/3. This plus this. I think I end up doing this attack, right? And the reason why I do this, look at this indestructible, because then I don't think I'm dead here. I should be able to have the kill spell for this. He can block this, right? And then yeah, I basically take this action. Exactly. So now I get 3 damage through, guaranteed. And then I play this main phase 2. And then I still have mana. Not only do I have mana for this, I can just like I could just kill this right now. Enters and review full amount of root, but I think I just pass. And then have responses to this. Yeah. Like I can cast this for 5 if need be. Or I can cast it for its reduced cost. So he's going to go for the room. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and destroy this now for the full cost of 5. Yep, perfect. Okay. I'm liking this play. Whenever I put a 1 creature on turn, creature, creature. Okay. Oh my goodness. This guy's deck, Rooney, is looking ridiculous. My man. Oh, my man. My goodness gracious, my man. Oh, goodness. Jeez Louise. What? How many colors are you playing? Are you 5 color? What is happening? What is happening here? Am I dead? Welp. I think I'd go ahead and sacrifice... This guy does nothing here. I think I just sacrifice this. Main phase. I'm looking for like that. I'm looking for like that gremlin. Okay, that's not it. Looking for that gremlin card. I think I'm just dead. I mean I'm just. I mean I wasn't dead and now I'm throwing for sure. Are you kidding me, bro? How many lands? I'm sorry, but I literally like saw like 4 lands off this guy. Are you kidding me? I'm putting this deck at 16 lands after this game. That's ridiculous. That's actually unhinged. I'm sorry, but that is unhinged. Are you kidding me? We just try to tilt him. We just try to, I don't know, bro. We just do this. Are you kidding me? Oh, what are the odds? That's just wild. Do the battlefield. Is there any way I win here? Trying to think of some shenanigans. I do this. I think if I get the inside. I think I sacrifice this. I don't have enough pump spells to have her like win this. I have to like get the turn inside out. Are you I'm sorry, but you're actually joking me. Okay, I wasn't meant to win. I wasn't meant to play Magic today. That's the amount. Sometimes you flood. You gotta just shrug and move on. You gotta shrug it off. You gotta go on. I think I'm going to jump down to 16 lands. I cannot believe how many lands I saw. That's unheard of. I'm going to jump down to 16. How do I play 8 mountains and never have 2 for my beastie? What is happening? I think I drop a plains. It's not amazing, but I think I drop a plains. I think I could go ahead and then add in a Razorkin possibly. Or I don't hate the jump scare or the friendly ghost is honestly a +2, +4 boost is so insane. It's such a massive tempo swing. I think I'd go ahead and go for that possibly. I really like the stat. 5/3 stats is just also so nice. Maybe I do just go hard on the 5/3. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get rid of one of the friendly ghosts for another Razorkin. We also have the ability to give him indestructible. Let's jump into game. How many games is this? We played 5 so far. Is this game 6 technically? A lot of Magic games. All right, jumping into the next game here, and I think this is a mulligan. I have none of my low-cost stuff. I think that is technically my first mulligan so far, but oh, this is also not good. How am I getting triple mountain like this? I technically have 2-drop into 3-drop. I think I keep this, which is makes me want to squirm a little. I think I keep 6, and then I think I put back the ghost or the mountain. A mountain? I think I need the mountain for this is. Will this be my 3rd loss? If this is my 3rd loss, if I lose this, that'd be kind of disappointing. But I don't think that this deck is great. I think it's fine. I think going Kona is... There's a nice plains, not the forest I needed, unfortunately. So I'm looking the wrong card, of course. Kona is unfortunately not as good as I thought it would be in limited. Very powerful card. Kona is a very, very powerful card. There are so many 3 power creatures in this format. That like the 3/1 dog that surveils. Like there are so many things that would block into this very, very happily. It makes things a bit complicated. We'll play the clown here. Opponent is on a similar-ish strategy to me, being much lower to the ground though. Seemingly mono red. We should be able to beat mono red. That should be a matchup that we win as long as we can like get our colors enough here. I'm trying to figure out what his pump spell would be here, or what his answer here would be. If I double block clown plus glimmer token into the 2/2. What am I scared of? Does he have he might have the inside out thing. It's what he's kind of telegraphing here. So I'm actually going to do no blocks. And if he wants to pump 5 damage into me, that tells me a lot about his playstyle. So we'll see what happens there. He'll just take the free 2 damage. I'm going to keep an eye out for the inside out. This is a crazy card. Look at the art on this. Slavering Branch Snapper. This is a sick card, honestly. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. Not a great position here. I mean, I can do a lot of funny stuff. So I'm going to equip the Glimmer to make that a bit stronger. I'm going to play the Norin main phase 1 so that I can buff my clown. He's got 1 mountain up. I don't know what that could represent at instant speed. Should have 2 nice attacks here. 4/3 plus a 2/2. Doesn't give him any good blocks. I don't think he'd ever block here. See what he goes for. He should just take 6. I can't block with Norin, so he gets a lot of counter pressure as well here. I could move the Glimmerlight here if I want to. I have the extra mana, and I'm thinking about if I should / if I need to, but I like having this be a 2/2. I think that's just the right play, honestly. If I had a blocker, then maybe I would switch it over to that main phase 2, but Norin can't block, so Manifest Dread. This card's just called Manifest Dread. 2 mana 2/2 Manifest Dread. This card is not good. Don't play this in limited. Unless you have some, I don't know, unless you have some like instant sorcery synergy in green, it's fine. This is like it's not horrible, I guess. I mean, I don't love it. If you don't have enough creatures, then sure, I guess. I really, really don't love this though. I'd rather play most other things. I can't block here, so I don't know what I think he's just trying to pressure, but doesn't know Norin can't block. Which is, fair. Whew, we draw the forest. Okay, which I really like to see. The problem is I have no cards in my hand. He obviously is gonna... He has that... What's it called that he wants to use defensively here? The inside out. I think if I just drop the Norn and pass, or the Kona and pass... I think I like that. I don't think what else I could do. It just gives me better... I could have arguably played the dog and pass as well. Just look for, like, just efficient blocks here to a decent extent. Going with the Glimmer. I think I put the Glimmer as well on the Kona. Or, no, I think I just block... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. I think I use it to block one of these guys, and then if he wants to... I always attack Norin here if he wants to take a trade. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Yes, please. Sure. Is he flipping this into like a 2-3? What is he? What's happening here? I will decline this. I would like to kill this if possible. Let's see if he has the mana to flip it. It's like, is there a 2-mana 2-3 in this format? No. Sure. Oh, I will take that all day. He still has 4 cards in hand, so he does have like a lot of card advantage here. So I'm going to watch out for... I don't know how to... This is tough. My opponent is playing this so strangely that it's like difficult to... It's tough to play against an opponent that you cannot predict, which is clearly his strategy and clearly his line of play. It's very Gigabrain, which I can respect a ton. Another hand that feeds, which is going to start becoming really... Like if he can get Delirium, this thing actually does become really, really scary. He just passes the turn. I'm going to... Oh, man. Oh, man. This is actually really, really, really tight. I think I basically want to... I think I Glimmerlight the Kona. I'm trying to make him think that my Kona is scarier than it actually is. If that makes sense. This has to be power 2 or less, and this is 3, this is 4. What does he leave up a dragon? Oh, is he gonna scorch it in response? Does he have the dragon scorch? Be a great play. Nope. Okay, let's go through. Okay. 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 I'm gonna go for attacks here. Yeah, just attack out. And this puts him in a position where, like, he has to make a choice. He has a lot more cards than me, but I also have 2, like, pretty nice creatures in my hand. This is pretty aggressive from me. But I don't know what my opponent is up to. I kind of want to... I want to learn a little bit more about them and see what they're doing. I want to see what they're doing. Okay, sure. So you gonna double block the Kona? What's he do here? Or double block the Clown? What is he? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I want him to think the Kona, because I don't think my Kona is actually that good here, and I'm kind of wanting to see. Is he gonna inside out? Essentially, that's fine. I basically want to see. Ooh, first strike does not work here, my dude. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What am I witnessing? Okay. You know what? It's not everybody. Not everybody's been playing Magic for a million years, like you, Retropat. Not everybody's old as bricks. Not everybody's, dumb as dirt like you are. I get it. Okay, sometimes plays like that just happen. Understandable. They're gonna get +2/+0 in menace here and be kind of a threat, to be fair. In all fairness, it's gonna be 4. Power. I'm just gonna let him hit is really the meme. I'm trying to think if I want to move this over to something else. I don't think so. I think I'd just keep it on the Kona, honestly. If I move it off the Kona, it also might kill the Kona, which is something that I think I made that mistake either in a previous... I don't know if I was on camera or not, but I made that mistake in a previous draft. Here's the 4 damage. Probably gonna hit the Kona. Well, I have no cards at hand. You probably hit the Specialist. And now, I mean, I can actually go ahead and sack my Kona, because he's gonna do it anyway. I have to play the card this turn, though, I think. I don't know how this works, but sure. Sure. He's going to kill the Kona anyway. Go to my turn. To the land. That's so weird that it works like that, but sure. Interesting. He didn't attack, even though he had Delirium. Kind of shocked to see that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... I think just equip the Glimmerlight over... He has like nothing up. I'm not scared of anything here for the most part. I'm pretty sure he's got 1 green. I just equip this, go to attacks. He maybe blocks the dog. He has no good blocks here. Surely, I feel like at this, I don't usually feel like this, but surely there's no way I lose this. I feel like dropping to 16 lands was the play. Yeah, this feels already a lot better, to be fair. Pretty low. I need a lot more gas. Pretty low to the ground deck. I don't want to sack this as I want it to trade and die. That's fine. I'll get my little surveil. This guy would have had a lot of pressure, like being 4 damage a turn with menace. I want that on top. That's a great extra little pressure thing to have. I'll keep my mountain in my... There's just no reason. I might as well sandbag. I'm a big fan of sandbagging lands in limited to make your opponent think you have something, or just to have for like a discard spell to draw more, like the prize card. I can't imagine a world where I lose this at this point. I actually just can't imagine a world where I lose this game at this point. Go to my turn. I just keep the Glimmer on. I think all I do is I... Actually, ooh, that's perfect. I was going to say, I can play this... Yeah, I can play this here. So now the Clown can attack. Well, now there's no reason to put this over because it's not going to give it enough power/toughness. I just go for attacks here. I think this is just lethal. Just 5 damage menace. He can't block. GG's. There we go. Okay. Really weird game. That was very strange, peculiar, interesting, unique, special game. That's what we'll call it. All right, currently at 4 wins with 2 losses. If I could just get up to... I mean, if I could get to 6, that would be amazing. If I could get to 5, I'm okay with it. 5 is technically still minus 100 gems, I think, so it's not going infinite. You wouldn't be able to sustain like that, but it's close enough. It's really close, as well as you get a pack. You grow your collection. You're essentially growing your collection for free if you can get around 5 wins per draft. I shoot for, like, obviously 5 to 6. I mostly just shoot for 5. 6 is technically true infinite, but it's tough. It's tough. I think I want to say I probably realistically average around 4 wins per draft. I'd like to say it's 5. I feel like I do get 5 wins in a lot of drafts or a bit more, but realistically, I think I had my worst bad streak of drafts ever recently. I think I was just having a rough time. I had to like take a break because I think I did 3 drafts in a row where I went 0-3, which I don't think I've done over, once again, in Duskmourn draft, which I don't think I've done, which is maybe why I hate the format, lol. I don't think I've done that ever. I don't think I've ever gone 0-3 3 times in a row in my Magic career since playing since Theros, which I kind of always say I haven't played Magic forever, but like at the same time, like, dude, Magic since Theros is like nothing to like true Magic players, to actual old head Magic players, etc. It's absolutely nothing. I'm getting so many Steam notifications. I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna attack for 2, play a 2-drop, 1-drop, 2-drop, no 3-drop unless we draw something super lucky. This is a beautiful forest. I love Mirage. My opponent is clearly very, very handsome, very smart, very talented. A Mirage gamer. Nothing but respect for that. I get my own grab the prize, which is probably what I play here, which is kind of based. I think I'd go ahead and play it main phase 1 as well. You discard a card first. I think I discard the mountains. I don't think I'm actually discarding Anomalance. I'm not getting my damage. If I get the forest, sure, we get a little more action. We'll go ahead and do this, get some nice damage in. He is green-red. I love this Mirage Forest. It's so nice, dude. I'm a Phyrexian. You probably know this if you're watching this channel, but maybe not. I'm a Phyrexian Dreadnought fanatic. Favorite card of all time. Phyrexian Dreadnought. Amazingly cool card. I don't have the double red now for the Beastie, which is kind of unfortunate, but understandable. I think I go for... Obviously play a 4-drop. The question is what... I think I just go into attacks and play the Razorkin main 2. Well, I'm already committed now, so... But I think that's just the play. That's fine. I don't want to... I'm fine with this trading. I don't know what it was, but it was just a land. That's okay. Now I play my Razorkin this turn. I could hilariously play the Ghost on the Razorkin this next turn and offer like an insane unkillable threat. Oh my goodness, but he's got his own, oh no, insane threat that is impending. That's rough. That's rough. But I respect it. I think I just go attacks into double 2-drop here. This is honestly beautiful. Honestly, this cartographer will also help me get... I should surveil here properly. Do I want to draw this next turn? I'm at 4 lands. Oh man, this is actually a tough decision. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this card gets me anywhere right now, but it's such a nice threat, but it's not good right now. I think I keep it though. I think I do actually want that to be my draw. I don't love that. It's really awkward, to be honest. That I'm not playing this like anytime soonish, but it becomes, well, maybe it depends. Maybe if he plays something really weird here. When I attack, this is okay. I'm in a really good position here. I have a lot of aggression on this guy, but that is a really good play. I'm gonna kill the Norin. Keep the 3/1. It's really that simple. Got 4 mana up. Oh wow, really? That makes me feel pretty good. I mean, I'd go ahead and play this, I think. And he might play some weird flash thing. I don't know what he's doing here. I'm gonna basically go ahead and play this. Is he gonna kill something in response? I mean, that would suck, but it's okay. Oh, sick. That's good. It's still my play. I don't really have a different play, regardless of what happens here. He gives me a land, hopefully a mountain, not a mountain. We'll still play it for our land per turn. It gives me a land drop. It gives me a 2/4 flyer in the air, which he's at not that much life. He plays the 7s. Does it have reach? Nope. I think this is just GG's, right? I think if I attack out, I put him to 1, I guess. No, he's dead. We get to 5 wins. It was a 5-minute game. Beautiful. 5-minute game, 5 wins. I couldn't be happier. That's awesome. Okay, glad we could actually have a good Duskmourn draft. I don't know if this is my... I'm not sure if this is the most wins I've had. I think my first Duskmourn draft. I think I threw up. My first Duskmourn draft should be up on this channel. I think I did 2 or 3 or so. I think I did 1 Duskmourn draft on the channel and then 2 or 3 off. And I think that draft went pretty well. I think I did 5 or 6 wins. So should be decently-ish similar to this. Let's jump into, hopefully, push for 6 wins. Push for that full infinite. Here we go against Adonis. Let's see what our opening hand looks like. I've only had a mulligan, I think, once so far. So, honestly, overall, decently lucky, but also just had some greedy keeps. This hand is so awkward. I mulligan it. I mean, this is not horrible, weirdly. I think I keep this and put back a mountain. I have the dog on turn 2 to help even out my draws. I have the... yeah, this is fine. Awkward, but fine. Right? Let's go ahead and do that. We draw Norn, which would have been... the Norn would have been great on turn 1. Also, I will say something I haven't really been able to do is abuse Norn with ETBs. Like, Norn could do some... dude, I always draft Norn, but I never abuse ETBs with him, right? Like, being able to... could kind of do this here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm essentially going to play Norn. Actually, is it even worth it? I think it might be worth to do this. I don't want... like, this rat is not a good trade for me. So what I do here is I go ahead and attack. Then I basically take this action. And then I main phase 2, play the dog, get double surveil value off it. It's a little funny. I really like this here. But I'm not doing anything with, like... oh, that feels so awkward. That feels so awkward. I need a plains. I think I just need a plains. I think I need to commit to getting a plains for the 2 white cards in my hand. How does this guy have like 7 cards in his hand? He has so many cards. Oh, man. Oh, this card. This card is... wow. That actually is better than I thought. Now that I'm like looking at it. That's kind of crazy. I think I'd play this, hoping for the plains. I'm going to discard the beastie, I think. I'd have to look for the plains. Oh my goodness. Still no plains. It's not great. It's not great. I think I'd go ahead and attack with Norn. See if there's a block. And then I'd probably just play it main 2. Like this. I'd probably just go ahead and do this dumb shit. If there's any synergies with creatures ETBing. If there's like Perforos or something in this format, no, this card seems really. It feel like there's so much potential for it in limited, but it's been tough. I've mostly just been using it for like slipperiness. That card is it's also just a nice 1-mana 2/1. You know, it's just a nice 1-mana 2/1. I never block here. I just let this thing get its damage off. Honestly, 3-mana 2/1 with double strike. Like, the more I'm thinking about this card is not obviously the real benefit is like reanimating this, but better than I expected. Can't be blocked by glimmers if you slower for in your graveyard. Tutor to put it in your. Oh yeah, this is the card that's like actually supposed to be sick in This card's supposed to be really good in what's it called? Gotcha. I think I just go for attacks here. I don't think I ever turn inside out here. I think I just take this block. Weirdly, finally. I want to play my specialist this turn. I've got to kill the rat at some point. He's obviously going to manifest dread. I'm going to get a surveil off here. Resolve, you got it. Sure, you get your 2/2. I think I want this, actually. Well, I hilariously can put Sheltered by Ghosts on the battle because it's a permanent. That's really funny. Not being able to test this and stuff with it's a little unfortunate. But I can actually, yeah, I can do this on the battlefield, which would be super nice. If the opportunity, or just, it's just a nice threat. People really want to kill Kona. Understandably so. Oh, I don't have enough massive threats. I feel like maybe I should have just committed to red-white. I feel like going green. Arguably, I should just hit back to the drawing board. The dog is just so good, actually. The dog is so nice. No blocks here. I hit like 7 off this. Like, this being, like, the double strike damage is significant. Oof. Arguably, I should have blocked into that. I just don't know if there is a reason. Oh. Whoa. Okay. You also have that combo in your deck. That's pretty disgusting. That's pretty brutal. I just got attacks. He has 4/7. He has lethal on board, so I have to play something and block. So I think I do this. I bet he has no blocks. He has full mana up as well. I think I just played Kona. Return to the battle. Are you kidding? Oh no. He doesn't even need to block anymore. I think he can just wow, that's brutal. This is not enough as well. I can do 7 to him. I really need to exile this in some way, and I just don't have it. Okay, I just order it like this. I could take this action. Ugh, this is not put me in a good spot. I think I decline. And then I think I just really needed a plains. Trying to think what the play is here. Do I do the turn inside out just to manifest dread upon death? No, I need to put my Kona. I can't do anything. I have to just do all this. I mean, I'm just dead on board to this. Plus it has trample. This is over. Hey, GG's. I could not quite get there. Let's just call it. Well played, dude. Fair enough. I think I should have gone back to the drawing board and cut green from my deck. I feel like a long time ago. I feel like just making it. Kona ended up not being nearly as good as I thought it would be in this deck. And that's just, I mean, it's a learning curve error, obviously. Kona seems like an absolutely insane card. Not so much unlimited. Not so much unlimited. That's okay. We'll take it. We got our rewards. We have plenty of gems. We have plenty of gold. I probably did some quests, hopefully, maybe. I had 2 quests. I'm pretty happy with this. We're going to open all three Duskmourn packs as well, just to show you guys why not, what I get. Leyline of the Void. Sure. We'll just open. I don't usually click open all, but we'll do it here, see what it looks like. Also, you just see the rares. It's nice. Get a Pyroclasm. Used to play the sideboard a lot in Modern. I don't know if that's too slow anymore. What is this? Undead Sprinter. 2/2 Trample Haste. You may cast it from your graveyard. That's a cool card. Cool card. Red black zombie. Hall Creeper. When it heals combat damage, put 2 counters on it, draw a card. 2 mana 1/1. This card is really cool. I don't know if it's good for anything, but it's cool. All right, and that's it. That's my Duskmourn draft. Not a bad one. Not too shabby. Is this format the most amazing, best, super deep, cool, limited format everybody seems to think it is? I think it's... I mean, it is, I guess, but it's also unbalanced. I think it's... Once again, man, I'm just like the fun police when it comes to draft. I think it's an unbalanced format. I think that there are so... Like, and Limited is already an inherently unbalanced thing. If you pull a bomb rare, if you draw the bomb rare, if you whatever, it can be really, really not fair. Limited can be an extremely unfair format, but it's also so skill based, so ridiculously skill based, and you can do a lot of cool stuff because of that. And it sucks when, but I don't like when sets lean into those bombs, lean into those insane game breaking strategies, those 9/9s with tramples you can resurrect. I think in general, graveyard strategies and resurrecting stuff in Limited is not usually healthy, not usually good. It's very, it's so varied and so inconsistent, but it can just end certain games, and it creates a lot of really unbalanced situations and just unbalanced games. So I'm not a huge fan of Duskmourn, but who am I? The fun police. So I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like on it on the YouTube. It actually means the world and helps out a ton. Dislike if you didn't enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more MTGA content or Dungeon Defenders content every so often. I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Peace, Reno.